Hello everyone, welcome to the Mercury Virtual. Hope you are doing good. Today I am going to continue with your same module, that is the website design, and the same chapter, the new chapter, that is the chapter number 9, that is the HTML images. In the last class we have studied about, we have talked about the chapter number 7 and the chapter number 8. Now I am going to start with chapter number 9 in the today's class. But before this, let's take a quick review what we have covered in the last class, that is the chapter number 7 and the chapter number 8. So let's start with the chapter number 7 and the chapter number 8. First is the chapter number 7, that is the HTML meta tags. That is what are the various HTML meta tags that is available within the HTML that let you specify the metadata, additional important information about a document in a variety of ways. That is what are the various information, what are the various variety of information that will be used in HTML, that is the HTML meta tags. So that means additional important information about a document in a variety of ways that will be available, that is known as the HTML meta tags. And the meta elements are used to include the name, value pairs describing the properties of the HTML document, such as author, expiry date, a list of keywords, document, author, etc. So there are multiple document title that will be used, that will be available within the HTML for the HTML database, for the HTML document. So the meta tag is used to provide such additional information, and any additional information about the data that will be used by the HTML, that will be decided by the HTML. And this is an empty tag, there is no need to close the tag. Only the opening tag is required, but it also requires a attribute that is used in the HTML meta tags. So you cannot include one or more meta tags in one document that we have studied in the last class. That is, we can only use only one meta tag that will be used in the HTML, not more than one meta tag that will be used within the HTML, right? Then we also talked about the HTML meta tag, that is what are the various HTML meta tags that will be available within the HTML body. So adding the meta tags to your document, that is how to add the meta tags to your document. What is the syntax, what is the attribute that is used with the meta tags? So the first attribute that is used is the name. What is the description, that specifies the name of the property, that is what is the property, what is the name of the property, can be anything. For example, keyword, description, author, revise, and anything that is used with the meta tag, that is known as the name, or that is done with the name. Then the content that specifies the property value, that is what is the property value, how it is used, and how it is carried out within the HTML, that is a attribute that is also specifies, or that is also a meta tag that is used within the HTML. Then the scheme that specifies the scheme to interpret the properties value as declared in the content attribute, that is what are the various properties value that is used to interpret the data, that is used to interpret the scheme. Then HTTP equivalent, that is used for the URL, that is used for the HTTP response message header that is used within the HTML body. Then next is the specifying the keyword, that is you can also specify the keywords within the meta tags that is related to the document, and these keywords are used by the search engine while indexing your web page for searching purposes. So what are the various purposes by which this is used? For example, following is an example where we are adding the HTML. These are the various examples. This is the meta name, that is a keyword, so we are defining the meta name as a keyword. What is the content? That is the HTML meta tags metadata. Then the head will be closed, then the body will be opened, then p tag is used, that is a hello HTML file, that is only the HTML5 will be printed, hello HTML5 in every case, but the meta name, we can say the meta tag that is used, that is a different one. So these are the various examples. Then next is the document description, that is a description of the document, that content is learning about the meta tags. Then the document revision date, that is the document revision date. What is the document revision date? That is the name equals to revise, content equals to tutorial 0.37 2014. These are the three meta names or the meta tags that will be used. One is the keyword, one is the description, one is the revised. Then the document refreshing, that is how to refresh the document, that is also used, that is the HTTP equivalent refresh, that is also used within the meta tag. So that is a meta, then HTTP equivalent, that is equals to, so how it is printed, that is the HTTP equivalent, that is equals to that one, and then that what is the value, that is a refresh, and the content equals to 5, that is how it is printed, that is content equals to 5, that will be printed within the meta tag. And then the page redirection, that is how to redirect the page, or how to we can say move the page from the redirection point, that is the page redirection. This is one of the example that is used to page redirection, that is a URL that is given. Now this is the URL that is starting with the HTTP, www.tutorialpoint.com. This is a URL that will be used within the HTML for refreshing the page. So whenever we refresh the page, it directly jumps to that URL, that is the tutorialpoint.com. Then next is the setting the cookies. That is how to set the cookie. That is the cookie that is available. Now content is the user ID XYZ that expires on the Wednesday, then 8th August 23:59 GMT. That is it is also used with the expiry date. It is also used with the date. It is also used with the timings. Now note this is, you can check the PHP and the cookies tutorial for a detail on the cookies chapter. Then next is setting the author name. That is how to set the author name, or what is the criteria by which we can set the author name. So you can set a author name in a web page using the meta tag. See an example below. This is a meta tag that is used that is used for giving the author name. That is name equals to author, content equals to minus potassium. So this is the content that will be used. That is the name is equals to author, and the content that will be available equals to minus motazish. Then the head will be closed, then the body will be opened, and the p tag will be used, that is a hello HTML5. The next is specify the character set. That is how to specify the character set. That is what is the character set that will be used. So this is the tag that will be used to specify the character set. This is the character set, that is the UTP or UTF-8. This is one of the basic character set. That is one of the example that will be used within the HTML. Now we can also change the character set by this one, like character set equals to big 5, and this is the UTF-8. This is the big 5. Then we will discuss about the chapter number 8. That is how to give the HTML comments. That comments are not readable by the compiler, but it is also only used for the user friendliness. So that is the HTML comments that we are giving in the HTML for the understandable of the code, so that the user can easily understand, whosoever is the user that reads the code easily understand what is the HTML comment and how it is used. So comment is a piece of code which is ignored by any web browser. So it is any web browser, that may be Opera, that may be Internet Explorer, that may be Mozilla Firefox, that may be Google Chrome. And any browser can ignore the comment. That is a comment, that is a piece of the code that is ignored by any web browser, and it is a good practice to add the comments into your HTML code, especially in the complex document. So whenever there is a complex document, that will be used for the HTML code to indicate the sections of a document, and any other notes to any looking at the code. So whatever the node that will be used with the comments. And comments helps you and other understand your code and increase your code readability. This is one of the important line. Comments helps you and others understand your code. So whatever the code that you are giving, that understandable code that will be defined by the comments, and it also increase the code readability. That is, the code readability is also increased. That is, what is the code, how it is used. So that will be increased, by the HTML comments. So whenever we give the HTML comments, that is used to give the comments, and that increases the code readability. HTML comments are placed within this one tag. So this is placed within this one tag. This is a single line comment, remember. So there are two types of comment. One we are giving within the one line only, that is a single line comment. One we are giving in the multiple line, that is known as a multiple line comments. So this is one of the example of the single line comment that is used. Then this is also a single line comment. Then P, that document goes here. Then the P will be closed. So this is document goes, content goes here. Then next is the valid versus the invalid comment. That is how it is valid, how it is not valid. This is mandatory to give the double slash. There is no space in between this one. Like this one, there is a space, and this there is no space. And always remember that whenever you are giving the valid comment, that will be represented in the red color. So it will be represented in the red color because this is a valid comment, and it is not represented in the red color because it is not a valid comment. There is a gap between this. That is a left angle bracket and the exclamation mark. So this is not a valid comment. Document goes here. So this will print as it is. Now next is the multi-line comment. That is how to give the multi-line comments. That is how to give the comments in more than one line. That is a multi-line comment. So far we have given the single line comment, but HTML also supports the multi-line comment, that is as well. That is known as the multi-line comments. And you can comment multiple lines by the special background tag. That is this is the tag, and the ending tag, this one. that is placed before the first line and the end of the last line as shown in the given example below. This is one of the example. This is the example of the multi-line command. So this is a multi-line command and it can span through as many as lines you like. That is a multi-line command. Now this will produce the output like this one. This is a multi-line command that will be used within the multiple lines like this one, this one. Now next is the conditional command. That is, we can also give the commands on a condition basis. That is known as a conditional command that only works in the Internet Explorer on the Windows, but they are ignored by other browsers. That is, they only work with the IE, that is the Internet Explorer. They are supported from the IE5 onward. That is IE5, now IE10. That is, it is supported by the IE9 also. And you can use them to give the conditional instruction to different versions of the IE. So this is one of the command that is used with the conditions. That is, if IE is 6, that is Internet Explorer is 6, then it print special instruction for IE here. Then there will be a endif. Then the head will be closed, body will be opened, then P, then the body will be closed and the HTML will be closed. So you will come across a situation where you will need to apply a different style sheet based on the different versions on or the different IE, that is the Internet Explorer. In such situation, condition commands will be helpful. So whatever the condition, whatever the output that will be given, that will be used in the IE, that is used with the command that is used to represent the commands. Then using the command tag, that is how to use the command tags that you will use. So there are few browsers that supports a command tag to comment a part of the HTML code. This is the title that is given, then head will be closed, body will be opened, then P. That is, this is comment, not command. So this is given in a command and not Internet Explorer. So this is print as it is. So this means this command will be ignored by the Internet Explorer. So this is the command tag. Then commenting the script code, that is how to use the comment within the, or how to use the command while denoting the scripting, that is the JavaScript or the VB script. So though you will learn JavaScript with the HTML in a separate tutorial, but here you must make a note that whenever we are using the JavaScript or the VB script in our HTML code, it is recommended to put that script code. So it is advisable to put that script code inside the proper HTML commands. So you are giving the proper HTML command that will be beneficial for the scripting language, that will be beneficial for the HTML codes, so that the old browser can work properly. This is doc type HTML title. Title is commenting script code. Then the script will be opened. Then what is the script? That is the document.title. That will be a script that will be used. That is a commenting. That is a document.write. That is a hello world. Then the comment will be closed. Then the script will be closed. Then head. Then body. Then P will be used, that is a paragraph, then hello world, then the body will be closed. That means it is also used for writing the JavaScript or the VB script that will be used within the HTML. Now this will produce the following output. This is the output that is used, that is the hello world and the hello world. Now commenting the style sheet. So this is how to comment within the JavaScript or the VB script. Now this is how to comment within the style sheet, or how to comment with the style sheet, that is commenting the style sheets. So though you will learn using style sheet using the HTML in a separate tutorial, but here is some provision, that is how to use the style sheet or how to represent the style sheet within the HTML. So this is the commenting style sheet, that is a title. This is the title bar that is given. Now this is the dot example, that the border equals to 1 pixel, solid equals to color. This will produce the following output. This is how this will be used the style. We can use the style sheet. So this is the opening style. This is the closing style. And whatever we are commenting, that will be given within the style tag. Now next is the chapter number 9, that is the HTML images that is used. So what are the various HTML images that will be described within the HTML? That is the HTML images. That is chapter number 9. That is today's topic. So let's start with this topic. This is one of the important as well as the interesting topic, easiest topic, but the most important topic, that is how to represent or how to insert the images, or how to, we can say, the fit the images within the web browser page with the help of the HTML images. That is chapter number 9, that is the HTML images. So what are the images that are very important to beautify as well as to depict many complex concepts in simple way on your web page? That is the HTML images. So if I talking about any image that is important to beautify as well as to depict, that is very important to beautify. That is, beautify means giving the attractive look, as well as to depict many complex concepts. That is, depict means identify many complex concepts. That is, what are the various complex concepts in simple way on your web page. This tutorial will take you through simple steps to use images in your web pages. That is, what are the various web pages, what are the various HTML images that will be used within the HTML. So images are nothing but the pictorial representation that will be used to identify, that is, what are the various complex concepts that will be represented in a simple term, simple concept, that is known as the HTML images. Now, how you can insert the images within the HTML, that is inserting the image. So you can insert any image in your web browser in your web page by using the img tag. So which tag is used for the HTML images? That is the img tag. And following is the syntax to use this tag. Now this is very important syntax. That is the HTML source, that is the HTML src, what is the image URL. So whatever the URL that is available in my laptop, that is available in your desktop, anything. It is nothing but the URL of the picture that will be available in your system. So that is the image URL and the attribute list. So whatever the attribute list, I want to make the image in the left, I want to make image at the left, right, anything that I use. So that is the attribute list that will be given. And one more thing, image is an empty tag, which means it can contain only list of the attribute and it has no closing tag. So there is no mandation to close the tag. So this is also known as the empty tag. Now this is one of the example. To try following example, let's keep our HTML file, that is the htm.test.htm, and the image file, that is the test.png, in the same directory. This is one of the example. This kept the HTML the file, that is the test.html, as well as the image file, that is the test.png. What is the full form of PNG? That is the portable network graphics. Now let's keep this file in the same directory or the same folder. This is the title that is given, that is using images in the web page. Then P, simple image insert, that is a paragraph. Now this is given. This is the img, that is a tag. src means the source, that means what's the image name, what is the source of the image, from where the image comes, that is the name of the image, that is the test.png. Then alternative, that is the alt, that is what is the name of the image that we are giving, that we print on the web page. So alternative name that is given to the web page is the test image, that is a test image. I'm repeating again, img is a tag that is used. src is the source, that is the name of the file or name of the image. Alt is the alternative, that is the alternative name that is given, that is a test image. Then the body will be closed, HTML will be closed. This will the output, that is a simple image insert that we are giving in the paragraph. Then what is the name of the image? That is a test.png, and alternative name that is given is the test image. So this is the test.png that will be available within that system. And you can use the PNG, JPG or the GIF image file based on your comfort, but make sure you specify correct image file extension in the src attribute. So you can either use the PNG, you can either use the JPG, you can either use the GIF. Full form of PNG is Portable Network Graphics. Full form of JPG is Joint Photographic Expert Group. And the full form of GIF is Graphics Interchange Format. So you can use any format that will be used, that is used to specify the image, that is used to specify the what's the image name. And image name is always case sensitive, that you can not given capital small letters with no difference, but there is a difference between the small letter and the capital letters in the JPG format. What's your query, Larry? Alt is the name of the image or alternative name. Yeah, it is the name of the image that we are giving as an alternative name to the image in the HTML. This is given. The alt tab is mandatory attribute which specify an alternative text for an image if the image cannot be displayed. So if the image cannot be displayed, it is an alternative name that will be displayed on the web page. That is a alt attribute, and it's very mandatory to give the alt attribute. Now next is set the image location. First of all, we have to execute this code. Now let's copy this code. This will give an error because the save file is not available within the HTML. That is the image dot html. Put on the desktop, save the file, go to the desktop. Now this is the alternative name that is given. This is one of the best example, that is a test image, because that image is not available in my laptop. So this is the example, I just copy the example from this one, right? Now let's see, let put one image from my system, that is pictures. For example, this is the image that is given in my system, that is available in my system. So suppose I take one image that is a desert.jpg, for example. For example, I take this desert.jpg. First of all, I have to copy the URL of this desert.jpg. I have to take the URL of this one. That is, what is the location? That is a picture, sample picture. I have to copy paste this image over here. Now if I press Ctrl S, go to this one, that is this file. If I press F5, this is again the test image, insert. Now image src equals to this one. Now what is the name of the file? That is a desert.jpeg. Now look, this image will come. This is the desert.jpg. Now we can use this image. What can I do? This is the whole path that we are discovering from this one. I'm going this one, go to the URL, go to the properties, take this URL, and at last we put the desert.jpg, then the image will arrive over there. This is the my code. This is the image that will be arrived, right? So this is clear to each and everyone, that is the Joseph and the Larry, how this program, or how this program works, how this image comes. This is clear to each and everyone. Okay, Joseph. And what about Larry? It's clear to you? I'm again repeating, if the image does not come, then the test message will be arrived. For example, if I'm giving wrongly name, this is not the right information. If I press Ctrl S, that means the image does not come because the URL is not correct. But in place of that, alternative name that we given, that is given as a test image. That means when the picture does not come, a name will be given, that is a name that we specify with the alt attribute. That is a alt equals to test image. All right, Larry. Now its concept is clear to you. Okay, thanks. Now, if I want to change something, that means if I want to give the width, because this is too lengthy, we can say, first of all, I have to save this one, go to this one, F5. This is too big a picture that will be available. If I want to change the width and the height of this, for example, that is, we are giving the width, that is, we are giving the width and the height in pixel as well as the percentage. For example, I want to give in percentage, that is a 50%, that will be available within the 50% of the window. Then height equals to, that is, height equals to again the 50%. Now if I press Ctrl S, go to this one, look, the image size will decrease to the 50%. This is whole window and this is the 50% of the window from this one, this one, this one. So this will print as a in a 50% of the window, right? So this is how the image tag will be used, or the image will be inserted into this one. So we can also specify within the pixel also. Within the pixel we can also give, for example, if I giving 600 pixel, now press Ctrl 5, this is something string that is given in the pixel. Now again, if I am in the height, this will be also available or also given in the pixel. Now this program, this is a more lengthier height than that. If I give only 200, height will be decreased but the width will be same. Again here 400, like this one. So this will that means you can adjust the margin, you can adjust the size and the width as per your requirement. So this is nothing but the HTML images, that is how to insert the HTML images, right? So this program is clear, I think, to each and everyone. And if you have any confusion about the image tag or the alternative attribute, this is, you can see, but the width and the height attribute is not available over here, but I will I have explained you that is how to give the height and how to give the width, right? Now next is how to set the image location, that is how to get the image location, that is how to set. So what can I do right now, or what we have done right now? Simply go to the press the right click, go to the properties, copy the URL or the location, then give the slash and give the name of the image, that is a desert.jpg. So you can put the image source, you can put the image source within that style, that is whole path will be given, that is given as the absolute path. Now next is set the image location, that is how to set the image location. So usually we keep our all the images in a separate directory. Like you see, this is a separate directory, that is a separate folder, that is a pictures library in which all the videos, all the pictures are available. So let's keep HTML file test.htm in our home directory and creates a subdirectory images inside the home directory. This is one of the example. Let's put all the files in the home directory and creates a subdirectory, that is also creates a new folder images inside the home directory where we will keep our image, that is a test.png. So this is one of the example, that is we put our image that is known as a test.png within the home directory as well as the subdirectory of the home directory. So this is one of the example. Now assuming our image location is image test.png, that is the image that will be available, that is the image that will be used, that is a test.png image that will be available within the HTML. So now this is the doc type HTML. Now HTML will be used, that is starting HTML will be used, then there will be a head, that means a head will be used or the starting will be used. Now title, that what is given in the title, this is the title bar. So what is given in the title, that is using the images in the web page. Then head will be closed, body will be opened. Then in a p tag it will be given whatever we want to print, which we have given in the p tag. That is simple image insert. That is what is a simple image insert, how to simply insert the image. Then this is given image.src, image is test.png. So this is one of the example that the image location is given. So we simply print the image location, that is whatever we have studied, that is simply right click on it, go to the properties and then access that one. The same way this is a source that is given, that is the image test.png. What is the alternative? That is the alternative equals to test image. Then the body will be closed and the HTML will be closed. This is how to set the image location, that is how to set the image file within the HTML. Now this will produce the following result, the same result, that is the images, that is the test.png. Now this is what we have covered already. This has come over here. We can also set the image size, that is the width and the height, based on your requirement using the width and the height attribute. So there are two attributes that will be given. One is the side attribute, sorry, one is the width attribute, one is the height attribute. So you can give the any attribute, you can use any attribute within the HTML to give the size. That may be a width, that may be a height. So we can also give the or increase or decrease the width. We can also increase or decrease the height of an image, that is given by the attribute, that is the width and the height. So you can set the image width and the height based on your requirement using the width and the height attribute, and you can also specify the width and the height of the image in terms of either pixel or the percentage. So this is I already tell you that we can or you can or we can give the width and the height within the pixel or in the percentage. It's as per the requirement. There are two choices that will be given. We can either give in the percentage, we can either give in the pixels of the actual size. This is the example, that is a doc type HTML. Then the HTML will be open, then the head will be open, then the title. What is the title? That the set image width and the height. This is the title that is given, that is set the image width and the height. That is how to set the what is the title that is given, that is a set image width and the height. Then the title will be closed. So first of all the title will be open, then we are giving the title, that is a set the image width and the height, then the title will be closed. Now the head will be closed and the body will be open. And when the body will be open, the p tag will be used, that is setting up the height and the width. It is one of the same example, that is a test.png. What is the alternative name? That is a test image. This is the alternative name. And what is the width? That is the 150. That means it is available within the pixel. So 150 pixel is used for the width of the image, and the height is 100. That is 100 pixel is used for the height of the image. So width is 150 and the height is 100. Then the body will be closed and the HTML will be closed. So this is set the image size. So this will be the 150 and the 100. Now next attribute that we are giving, that is the image border. So we can also give the image border. So if I want to plan the image border, we can also give the image border as per my requirement. So by default the image will have a border around it. So by default is our border around it, but you can specify the border thickness in terms of the pixel using the border attributes. So what is the attribute name? That is a border attribute name, and we can give the thickness of the border by giving the pixel. That border equals to 2, border equals to 3, border equals to 4. Whatever the pixel that we need, that will be giving within the border attribute. So we can specify the thickness in terms of the pixels using the border attributes. A thickness of 0 means no border around the pixel. So if I give border equals to 0, that means there is no thickness, there is no requirement of the border for the image. This is one of the example, that is the border equals to 3. That means this will be the This is something thickness border that will be available within the image. The border is 3. Now if I want to give the border from my example, I can give over here, that is border equals to, for example, 1. If I press Ctrl S, this is the border. You see the boundary, you see the difference. Now if I give the border as a 3 or 5, for example, something more thicker. So look, thicker image, that is a border equals to 5, that is a more thicker image that will be available within the border. This is how to set the border, within the HTML tags, within the HTML image. Now next is set the image alignment. That is how to set the image alignment. That is what is the criteria for setting the alignment. That means either we can insert the image at, either we can set the image at the right, either we can set the image at the in the center. So there are three parts. One is the left, one is the right, one is the center, and by default it is available in the left. So if I'm not giving anything, by default it is available in the left. Look, the it is available in the left. Now I want to put over here, that is in the right. I want to put over here, that is in the center. It is up to me, it is up to the requirement, that is how the border will be aligned. That is known as a set image alignment. That may be a center, that may be a right, that may be a left. Now this says by default image will align at the left side of the page. So by default it is available at the left side, but you can also align the text, you can also align the image to the center or the right. So we can also align the center to the right or center or the right. So but you can also align the attribute to set it to the center or the right. This is one of the example. This is the title bar or title that is given, that is a set image alignment. Then the title will be closed, then the head will be closed, and the body will be open. Then P, that is within the P tag, and this that is within the P tag, it is used, that is setting the image alignment. Fresh one now, faster. Then it is given, that is the img src equals to test.png. So this is the same exactly, that is a source.png, that is the image. Then alt equals to test image, the same. Now border equals to 3, the same. The thickness will be of 3 margins. Now align equals to right. That means we are aligning the image to the right part, that is align equals to right. So that means we are giving the alignment to the right part, that is align equals to right. If I give the align equals to center, that will make the image to the center, but this is align equals to right, this will make the text as the in a right. Right. Now if I put my image, my example to the right, that is align equals to right. If I press F5, this is aligned to the right. Look the difference, this is aligned to the right. Now if I put my code in the center, that means this is a center. Now remember, what is the spelling of center? That is C-E-N-T-E-R, that is the center. Now this will be available in the left, not in the center. Now let's see what is the spelling of the center. Yeah, C-E-N-T-E-R, what happened? That is align equals to center, that will be given. If I'm giving 100, if if I'm giving in the center, it is not available in the center. If we are giving as CENTRE, now let's see. If I press Ctrl S, the same will be used. Now what happened, I don't know. Let's see. If I give at the center, no, this will not available in the center. Now I will see this one, that why it is not available in the center. So just give me one day, I will confirm you to the next, that means um, in the tomorrow's class. So again I'm agar kare, let's see. Now I have to open this in the new browser. For example, in the Mozilla, maybe it works, center tag it works. Open with Firefox. So if I want to open in the Firefox, let's see what is the result. It will take a lot of time, I think processing is slow. So don't worry, I will tell you. So next chapter is the chapter number 10, that is HTML table, that is how to insert the HTML tables, or how to use the HTML tables. This is the table that is used. So this chapter I will start after the break. So let's take a break right now, and after the break new chapter will be started, that is HTML, chapter number 10, that is HTML tables. So let's stop over here, let's take a break, then move to the chapter number 10. So let's take a break right now. So come back from the break. Now let's start the session again. This is hanging up. Now that is next to the chapter number 10, that is the HTML table. That is how to use the HTML tables, or how to make the tables within the HTML, that is known as the HTML table. So the HTML tables allows web authors or the web users to arrange data like text, images, links, and other tables, etc. So when you create a table, you can it is easy to arrange the data like text, image, links, other tables, etc. into the rows and the columns of the cell. That is how to arrange the data in the text, how to arrange the data in an image, how to arrange the data in a links, or other table, etc. into the rows and the columns of the cells. That is how to represent the data in the rows, how to represent the data in the columns. The HTML tables are created using the HTML tag. So this tag is used, that is known as the HTML tag, in which the tr is used to create a table rows. That means what the tag that is used, that is known as the table tag, and what is the tag that is used for the table rows. So suppose I want to create a row, that is done by the tr tag, and suppose I want to create a data cells, that means a combination of the row and the column, that is known as the td, that is done by the td. So one is the tr, one is the td, that is used for the table row, one is used for table data. So one most important content is that the table tag is used to create a table, then the tr is used to create a row, and td is used to create a cell. This is one of the example, that is HTML tables. This example is not complete. Now let's see another example. This is the HTML table header. Now we can specify the table border, because we want a boundary. So in this we have to specify the table border, that is the border equals to 1. That means the thickness of the border is the 1. Then tr, that means the first row, that is represented by the tr. So first of all, table, that is the means the structure of the table in which the border equals to 1. Then the tr, that is a table row. Then the th means the table header. In the row there is one content, one cell that is derived, one cell that is made that contains the table heading, that is a name. Then again the TH salary, that means there are two cells in one row. This is the starting of the, we can say, the opening of the TR, this is the closing of the TR. So within the TR there are two TH that will be used. One TH is used for the name, one TH is used for the salary. So one TH, that means the table heading, creates one cell, that is a name. Another TH creates another heading, another cell, that is a salary. So there are two cells, that is the name and the salary, that is a TH. So one TH is used for the one row or cell, one TH is used for the one cell, that is a name, salary. Then the TR will be closed. So one TR is used, that is a row that contains two cells, one is the name, one is the salary. Then TR row is finished, this row will be finished. So this is one row, till here this is one row. Then again the new row will be opened. Then TD, within this TR we have to put the Ramesh Raman. That means, as we studied, that TD is used for creating or used to create the data cell. So whenever we use a TD, a cell will be created that contains the value Ramesh Raman. Then again next one TD, that is a 5000. So the name is the Ramesh Raman and the salary is the 5000. Then the TD will be closed. Then the TR will be closed. So one is the TR, then the Ramesh Raman, then TD, then 5000, then again TR will be closed, then the TR will be open. So when the TR will be opened, then the TD, that is a Shabir Hussain. So that will be given as a Shabir Hussain, that is a TD. Then again TD, that is a 7000. So one TD is used for the Shabir Hussain, one TD is used for the 7000. So this is one row, TR open, TR closed, TD TD. This is another row, that is TR TD TD. Then TR will be closed. Then the table will be closed, body will be closed, HTML will be closed. So this is categorized into three rows. That is, we can say, the three rows. One row contains the name and the salary, that is a heading. Another row contains the Ramesh Raman and the 5000. Another row contains the Shabir Hussain and the 7000. So that is, it is giving in a row, it is giving in a table. So that table contains three rows, one contains heading, two contains data. This is the example. There are three rows, one is a name, one is a salary. First row that contains two cells. Second row, Ramesh Raman 5000, Shabir Hussain 7000. So this is the output that will be produced by the table tag. Now next is cell padding and the cell spacing. So first of all we have to run this or execute this code. So if I want to access this one, now press the Control C, that is copying the entire code. Take the new, press the Control V, save the file as a table, that is a table dot html. Put on the desktop, save the file, go to the desktop, this is table.html. Now when you open this file, a table will be created with the three rows. One row contains the heading, two rows contains the data. Today there is some bad problem, that's why it is looking slow. Now this will come, that is the name and the salary, that the Ramesh Raman is the name, salary is the 5000, Shabir Hussain is the name, 7000 is the salary. So this is the code that is used for this one, and the border is 1. Suppose I change the border to the 3, I change the here name, salary, okay, here if I give Joseph, salary is 50,000 for example, and next is the Larry, salary is again 70,000 for example. Don't take tension, don't give the personal. So again go to this one. If I press the F5, now this will change. Joseph have a 50,000 salary, Larry have a 70,000 salary. This will come in a row, and the border, you see, this is a thicker border because we are giving the border as a 3. So this is a almost thicker border as compared to the previous, that is a 1 border, right? Then the table will be closed. Now table will be opened at the starting, that is the border equals to 3. Now this opening tag table will be closed over here. Then the body will be closed, that will open over here. then the HTML will be closed, that will open over here. So this is the code. I'm repeating this code. So first is the document type, that is a doc type HTML. So what's the document type? So HTML is the document type. Then the HTML will be started, then the head will be started, then the title. What is the title? That is the HTML table header, then the title will be closed. Then the head will be closed, then the body will be started. Next, after the body, we have to create the border within the body. So that is the table border equals to 3. That means the border, that is the thickness of the border table, is the 3. This is the table tag that is will be starting, and the attribute that is used is the border. That is the border equals to 3. Then tr, that is a table row, and within the row there are two cells first of all that contains the table heading. So whatever the heading that we are giving, that is represented by the th, so that if the output come, that will become in a darker way, like this one. This will come in a dark, name and the salary, so that means a heading. But if I'm giving only normal td, that will also work, but that does not represent the heading, that is not in the bold, right? So that is the heading that will be given, that is the name and the salary. Then the tr will be closed, then again a new tr will be opened, then one td that contains the Joseph, another td that contains the salary, that is a 50,000. Then the tr will be closed, then again the tr will be opened, then td, that is a Larry, then td will be closed, then again td, that is a 70,000, again td will be closed, then tr will be closed, then table will be closed, then body will be closed, then html will be closed. This is the table.html that will be used within the, or that is used to create the table, that is the HTML tables. All right. So my question is to all of you, or both of you, this program is clear to each and every one, that is the Joseph and the Larry? Well, this is the starting phase. So if this program is clear, that means everything is clear. This program is clear? Okay. What about Larry? Larry, this program is clear to you? All right. Yes, Larry. Okay, clear. So let's take one pro. Okay, okay, Larry, thanks. So suppose I want to create another table. Let's see what is the table. So now let's see one table, one example of the table. This is the table that will be given, and there are four rows or four columns in this table. Four rows and five columns. Let's say example. This is giving as a student table. So heading, what is the heading that is really given? That is a student table. Now here it is a heading, that is a name, then age, then marks, here is the roll number, then marks, then age, right? So what is the first name? For example, Harry, roll number is 1, marks is 55, age is 14. Then Linda, then roll number is 2, marks is 65, age is 17. Then Nancy, roll number is 3, and marks is 75, this is 35, for example age. Then next is uh, Merida, roll number is 4, marks is 54, age is 22, for example. Then Lotu, then marks, roll number is 5 and the marks is 76, age is 21, for example. Now suppose I want to create this table, so it's your task right now. Tell me the code how to create first table. So this is the heading, so I have to bold the heading over here. This is for example heading, right? Now you have to print the table with this available syntax. This is the table. It's your task. Start your task right now. You have to do this task right now, Joseph and the Larry. Tell me the code. What is the first step? What is the second step? Pardon? This is a table that contains first of all a text, that is a paragraph text. Then this is a table that contains a one heading, then 5 rows. Yeah, student table. This is come with the help of the paragraph. B tag. Once you finish, then consent to me or tell to me that you have finished the task. Okay, to create the table we use table tag, accept it. To create the header we use the header tag, very good. Then what else? Rows. So how it is presented, the rows, which tag is used? TR tag. CD tag. Okay, look. For creating a table, we have to see the give the tr tag, tr. Okay, then the heading. What is the heading over here? Headings are name, roll number, marks, age, right? So here there are three headings, four headings: name, roll number, marks, then age, right? Now in next tr we are giving the names. What's the name of this one? One is Harry, one is the, yes, we use a td tag Harry 15514, the same next tr will be used. So one is the Harry, then 15514, then 15514. this is 55, this is 14. Now if I execute this code, this will come the first row, that is a Harry 155 14. So this the same one Harry Harry 155 14 name roll number marks, this table will come. Now, this is your activity for today. You complete this table and give the code via mail, or you can bring the code tomorrow and we will share the screen, or either you can give the mail to me by completing this task. All right. Okay, so next is the cell padding and the cell spacing. We will do tomorrow. First of all, you complete this task, then moves to the next part, that is the cell padding and the cell spacing. If you want to complete this task right now, you can complete it, no issues. If you want to do, you take a time, you can take a time and we will give you tomorrow in the tomorrow's class. It's your concern. How to navigate to another window? There is a tag that is used, that is the AHREF, that is the anchor tag, that is used for the linking, that we will cover after the when the chapter arises. That is the A tag, that is the anchor tag, anchor HREF. We will discuss, for sure we will discuss. Yeah, through image as well as through text and every criteria. All right. So that's all for today's session. We will meet tomorrow with this table example, with this table assignment, as well as the new concept, that is the cell padding and the cell spacing. All right. So bye bye everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye.